Ready as you'll ever be.
Yes.
Here we are with two of the brainchild folks from Cape Ann Timebanks.
That's right.
Super K, Nancy and Kelsey.
Yes.
And Nancy Goodman. I call you Super K.
Yes.
It's my buddy.
Love that.
Yeah. And Timebanks has been, how long? Nancy, you are the founder of Timebanks?
I'm one of the founders. Cheryl Davis and I really kind of looked at each other over a period of time and said, this is an idea. I mean, it was brought to the community by Mark McDonough, who is an owner, owner of many of the restaurants. And we were excited about the idea, so we kind of partnered up to make it happen. And we're still partners. She is now one of the part-time paid coordinators, and I'm president of the board, but we are still
this is a paid, pay. What do you mean pay?
Right.
People get paid?
There are 2 5-hour-a-week coordinators. Yeah.
5 hours a week, they're killing it.
I know. Oh, our entire budget,
yeah, it's getting maxed out.
The entire budget is $13,000.
Okay.
Which I think is actually amazing. I know some people do have that reaction that why would anybody be paid? It's all about
no, yeah,
time.
I had no idea. So,
but it takes a lot of there's a lot of hand-holding, a lot of relationship building, and it was just more than people could do.
Oh well, you know what happens. A lot of the greatest ideas and the greatest things, they start out with a lot of energy and stuff like that, and then what happens is, no one's getting paid, and eventually they die out. But you need someone that'll do the dirty work.
Sure. Well, we set it up so that the people who are paid, their task is to draw more people into the work of keeping the time bank growing and developing. So it isn't just about, now let's dump everything on the paid coordinators. It's about having their time minimized. We want to keep the expenses down. It's meant to be really grassroots.
Well, let's give the people, we've been talking, but we haven't really, let's get down to what it is. Super K, you got to talk about this?
Well, Nancy's got the facts and figures, but for me, what it's about is, a chance to meet people and bring to the table my skills, whatever they may be, sewing or gardening, and, share with other people what they can bring for me. So I've had people help me with business consulting. I've had people have a pair of pants. I have given some people information about marketing, various media, helping people kind of...
But what you should do is we should back up just a little bit.
Sure.
You're offering, what you're saying right now, what you've been talking about is you've offered these services, but people should know that it goes into like an hourly bank. And whatever, it doesn't matter if you're a lawyer or if you're a gardener, if you're a painter, if you're offering some kind of business services, an hour is an hour. It doesn't matter what it is.
Exactly.
You're donating, when you say you're offering your services, you're offering out units of hours of your services in return for maybe someone else offers those services, and you can pull from those.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And many people hear that explanation and they say, oh, that's bartering. And it's true that it's bartering, but it's bartering with an extra component, which is that you and I wouldn't have to figure out what we can share with each other. You might do something for me and get a time dollar, and then you can go to Kelsey or anyone else in the network of 163 people, all of whom have 2 or 3 offers and requests. So there's a lot out there.
So how many years have you been doing it so far?
This is the 6th year.
6th year, and so you're up to 163 people.
Yes.
What has the growth been like? Like the first year, do you remember how many you had?
We were very lax about asking people to pay to be part of this, and paying to be part of it is on a sliding scale. I should explain this. Anywhere between $10 and $50, and we figure that it costs about $100 per member per year to run it. So even that is being subsidized, and we do some fundraising. She didn't mention her other skill of being a good event coordinator. She helped put together our dance that we
dance
at Alchemy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Alchemy has is it annual or is it semi-annual?
Well, this is the 2nd year they donated the space,
Yeah.
and we had a dance there. It was really fun.
A lot of fun.
Kelsey
Brought in a band and had a raffle, and got to meet people and mingle, which was nice.
And it's all like-minded people, all kind of community. Those people that do this are all really community kind of people too.
Who do the time bank?
Yeah.
Yes, I think they're community oriented, but like-minded I wanted to challenge a little bit because we're aiming for diversity. We really want a range of people who are all from all walks of life to be part of this, and this is a way of weaving us together and saying everybody has something to offer, everybody needs things. It isn't the way our community is sometimes set up is there are people who take and need things and there are people who are givers, and we're saying everybody is both.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, that's part one. We're gonna get part two. We're back, and like the magic of the internet, it just all comes together, doesn't it? But Timebanks is more than just an idea. It's the people meeting, making connections, and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it's a lot more than just trading time dollars and services. We also have a lot of interactive activities where we have people kind of coming together to do one thing. Nancy and I were just talking about this fun activity we did, help landscaping 222 Art and Wellness, and I know, I got to run the thing you put the trees through to make the little wood chips, and it was...
Whenever would you have that?
Right, exactly. Otherwise. And it was nice because it was all different kinds of people. We had a barbecue at the end, so we do lots of things like that.
I call that, we need a pool of helping hands. And people will say, I don't want to join the Time Bank because I don't have that special skill, that nobody else has, and you don't need that.
Yeah.
You just need to be willing to jump in and help when somebody calls for that.
Yeah, and we have potluck dinners, and we have game night, and we have different activities like that. I'm trying to start up a project where we actually clean up the back shore, because I walk that a lot, and there's so much garbage.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's blown around, or is it stuff that blows in from the ocean?
Well, people throw water bottles or soda bottles or food wrappers, so we kind of want to grab a bunch of people one day and a bunch of trash bags and just go up and make it beautiful again. So not that it's not beautiful.
You should talk to the people from the Donna Artizoni's group, the 1 hour at a time gang. They're going to be Saturday.
So that's, well, I want to say one thing about this, which is Kelsey is offering her personal time dollars. In other words, she has done services for people in the network and earned time dollars, and now she's willing to spend those to have other people help clean up the area that she cares about, which I think is a really exciting extension of the idea.
Yeah.
And I think the 1 hour at a time gang is a great suggestion of how we want to be of service in a wider way than just taking care of each other's needs.
Yeah.
We want to be able to...
Well, you have on your computer here, let me see if I can pull this in. There it is. This is, I'm going to zoom in on, and people can get an idea.
Should I say a little about what that is? Or?
Yeah, why not? What are we looking at?
When you join the Time Bank, there is a website that keeps track of all the members and their profiles and what they're offering, what they're asking for, and it's in categories. So if you went looking for a service, like a common one is a ride to a medical appointment, let's say, you would click on that, and it would bring up all the people who are offering rides to a medical appointment. Or if you were looking for someone to make dinner for you under cooking and sewing, there are people that make lasagna, there are people that make chocolate mousse, there are people that will cook a dinner for 8. It's really fun, actually, to go around and you can just shop, quote unquote. You can look at all the offers and whatever people are offering and think, oh, that would be a really nice thing.
Yeah.
And that's how I found out, actually, that I would never post that I cut hair because I'm not trained to cut hair or anything, but there was somebody asking for a haircut.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly. And if you wanted to join up, the best way to find some more information is to go to www.kbandtimebanks.org, and that pretty much gives you all the information to join up, and you can.
When's the next party? I want to go to the party. Are you kidding me?
We don't have a date right now. We have. This is part of being a purely volunteer-run organization. For a while, we had an events coordinator, and when that person got tired of it, because one of our basic premises is don't do it if it isn't fun.
Yeah. No,
so
I hear that. Yeah.
People have emerged to put things together, like we had something right before Thanksgiving where we were encouraging people to give a Time Bank gift certificate or Time Dollar gift certificate and gift each other services. Yeah. So, people come up with spontaneous ideas. We had the dance in March. We may have a yard sale coming up where we'll give members booths. And we just we have a weekly blast that goes out to all the members and saying anybody up for creating a social event. But it has to arise from from the membership.
That's kind of cool though. So it's kind of like a little reminder. Hey, this is out there.
Yep,
Come
and
on.
if people have updates,
Do
all
you
of
find
us.
that people fit? Do you find that people? Because this would be me. I'd almost feel strange to like ask someone to do. I know it's like people want to do it, and the whole idea. But do you find that people sometimes feel guilty asking? I don't know.
I've never felt guilty.
Yeah.
I mean, dude. But I don't think that's, people who join, I don't think would feel guilty asking for things. And, our weekly blast updates with, all of a sudden I need somebody to hem my pants. And so all of a sudden I need that. It's not something I need all the time, but that would come out in the weekly blast.
Right.
And we try to make the blast pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just started using a big email platform.
Oh, what was that? Using constant contact?
No, we're actually using
MailChimp, which
yeah.
doesn't cost anything.
Oh, thank you. I like that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
But it
that's
gives you
good.
the same feedback about how many people are opening it and who's reading it. And
MailChimp. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
check
tell
it
all
out.
my peeps about MailChimp.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think there are some people who are more towards giving than asking for something, and one way we kind of psychologically twist that around is that you're actually helping someone by asking them to do something for you.
There you go.
How about that?
I like that.
Because they're getting to earn a
Yeah,
time dollar.
they
They're
earn
getting to
time
do
dollar.
something they love to do. In our orientation, we suggest to people, don't post something as an offer if you aren't going to be delighted
Right.
when someone gets in touch with you to ask you to do that.
Right, because that's what I was thinking for myself. If I would donate, like teaching people how to set up a blog or to
Yeah.
sit down with them and
'Cause you're
teach
passionate
them
about
how
that.
to do Twitter or
Yeah.
and especially like businesses.
Or to
like,
link Twitter to your blog.
right, exactly. We had this discussion earlier. But really, I'm passionate about getting local businesses, especially restaurants and artists, to use social media because it's something that they can use for free and they can take complete control of.
Yeah.
And for them not to use it drives me bananas.
Well, and if somebody was an artist and needed help, getting their blog or Twitter account up, they would pay you their time dollar, and then you could use it any way you wanted.
Mm.
And in the opposite, they could teach somebody how to paint, and then they'd earn a time dollar. And
Isn't that
spend it any
fantastic?
way you want.
I
yeah.
know, right? Say, I'm not gifted painting wise, and maybe I could help these people, and they could teach me how to
Join.
photographer. I gotta do this
There
for
you go.
photographers
That's a good
because,
idea.
I'd like to learn more about photography.
Yeah.
But I don't want to pay someone, $75 to teach me how to take pictures, and just like I would feel funny charging someone $50 to $75 an hour to teach them how to blog,
Right.
but. It's kind
But you
of.
wanna have
But I
that
have that
space.
specialty,
Yeah,
and
sure.
they have that specialty.
And maybe you'd never have met that person otherwise.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hearing from you say, it comes from your heart. It's something you
Yeah.
want to do for them, and somebody else will want to teach you about photography because they love it.
Oh, I like this. This is very exciting. All right, so one more time, how can people reach you guys?
There is the website, www.capandtimebanks.org. That is not our most up-to-date web presence. We have a Facebook community organization page and much more frequent posting of photos,
Yeah.
description
Yeah.
of things that are going on, people saying, oh, this amazing thing just happened, somebody just painted my bathroom, or
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Let me guess. Facebook / Cape Ann Time Bank.
I think so.
Is it with an S or not with an S?
I think
It
the
will get you
face-
there either way. It comes
Yeah,
up
yeah,
with our
Okay.
little logo.
yeah. If you just start searching Cape Ann time, it'll sort of pop up.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for coming
Thank
down.
you.
Thank
Is
you,
there anything
Joey.
did we miss anything? Or are we good?
Final thing.
I
I think that's it.
No, I think we're good.
Love it. You guys are great. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Joey.
you.